Hey, if you or someone you know is dealing with a concussion, you already know how it can feel like your entire life just stops. But what if I told you that you could do a lot more than just wait it out? Today, we're going to talk about how you can actually take the wheel and actively manage your recovery. Let's start with a feeling that I bet is pretty familiar. Sound about right? You rest up, you start to feel a little bit better, you think, okay, maybe this is it, and then bam, the symptoms come roaring back the second you try to do anything normal. It is just an incredibly frustrating and exhausting ride. And let's be really clear here. This cycle of wait, rest, hope, repeat, well, that's not a recovery plan. It's a trap. You feel a bit better, you push it, you crash, and you end up right back at square one. Now listen, this isn't your fault. For a long time, this was the standard advice, but we know so much better now. This is a huge shift in thinking. You see, the old way was totally passive. It was all about waiting and just hoping for the best. The modern way, the one that's actually backed by science, is active. It's about having a real, structured plan to guide your recovery, to rehabilitate your brain, just like you would any other injury. You got that right. The science has completely moved on, and it's time our approach to concussions caught up. The whole idea of just sitting in a dark, quiet room until you feel better, that's officially a thing of the past. Really, it all boils down to this one simple but really powerful idea. A concussion is an injury. It's an injury to the most important organ in your body. And just like any other big injury, it absolutely needs a smart, thoughtful plan to heal the right way.
I mean, think about it for a second. Would you ever tell someone who just sprained their ankle or had rotator cuff surgery to just wait it out? No way! You'd expect them to be in physical therapy with a structured rehab program. A concussion is no different.
And you know what? Time really matters here. Research is showing that actually starting an active recovery program within the first 10 days can speed up your healing. So just waiting around isn't just frustrating, it can actually work against you. Okay, so if sitting around and resting is out, what's in? What does one of these active modern recovery plans even look like? Well, it's not nearly as complicated as it sounds. It's all about creating a personalized roadmap just for your brain. A real plan starts with you. It means doing a detailed assessment to figure out exactly how this concussion is affecting you. But just as important, it means listening, really listening. Because no two concussions are the same, so no two recovery plans should either. And this right here, this is the whole point. It's about flipping the script. Instead of feeling like a passive victim to your symptoms, you become the active director of your own recovery. You get the tools, you get the plan, and you get to move forward.
I love this way of thinking about it. A concussion can feel like a bully, right? It tells you what you can and can't do, it pushes you around. Well, an active plan is how you learn to stand up to that bully and start taking your life back.
And the best part is, you don't have to do it by yourself. A good recovery plan is a team sport. It often means your doctor is working right alongside specialists like physical therapists, psychologists, and others who all have a crucial piece of your recovery puzzle. Let's look at a real-world example. The old advice for a student was, stay home until you feel perfectly fine. But we know now that can just lead to feeling isolated and falling behind. A planned, gradual return to school almost always works better. And that plan can include super practical, simple adjustments like these. Things like starting off with half days, or wearing sunglasses if you're sensitive to light, or just having a designated quiet place to take a break. See? These small things can make a huge difference in getting a student back in the game safely. So let's be 100% clear. A plan isn't about just pushing through the pain. It's the opposite. It's about intelligently and safely navigating your recovery. It's simply the smartest, most effective, and fastest way back to the life you want to be living.
So, if you've been on that concussion roller coaster, if you're just plain tired of feeling lost and helpless, it's time to try something different. It is time to do something about your recovery instead of just waiting for it to happen to you.
And taking that first step, it can feel like a big deal, but it's actually really simple. You can check out available appointments online, or just pick up the phone or send an email to talk about what's going on. And it's so important to know this is a team effort. Working closely with your family doctor is always a key part of the plan.
So I'll just leave you with this one question. Who is running the show right now? Is it you? Or is it that concussion bully? Taking that first step toward a real active plan is how you tell the world and yourself that you are back in charge.